Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Ronald Acuna Jr., always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and today's starter, Luis Severino. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam, so we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter out. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him. Now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ozzie Albies, the next to hit, takes ball one. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And at second with one away, Matt Olson getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. Here's Austin Riley, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. And there's the strike. Ball one there. That one misses. 2-1. Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground. The throw to first, and that is the inning. It's the Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Queens, and today on the hill, Max Fried.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Starling Marte leading things off and takes a strike. The lefty fires. That one fouled off. A wind in the pitch. It's softly on the ground to third. To first. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the left fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Oh, that hit him. Throw, save. And that was close. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch, just misses. Just missed.
That's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And now the lefty.
Ball. 3-0.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game one of this three-game set. Next offering is in for a strike.
Three-two, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. Mets strand one. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Severino back to work. Severino, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a two-seamer. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1. Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike and not get the call, but most of the time Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
The wind of the pitch. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Here's Sean Murphy. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Second inning here, no score. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Go to second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is even.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Orlando.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Orlando Arcia. Upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, They had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And he takes it himself for the out.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And he deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Oh, 1.
And the pitch. To the right side. Whips it to first. And the Mets go 1, 2, 3. Mets go down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Everybody stop playing. You ain't never been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt.
Back here at Citi Field, top half of the third inning. Here's Jared Kelenic.
Jared Kelenic.
The wide to kick the pitch. That
Ball.
one missed.
1-0.
Severino. Big swing and a miss.
1-2. The count.
That one is upstairs. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. This one in the air. Under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 54.
Max Fried next up for the Braves. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
He let that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Lindor on to first. They get the out on Acuna. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And a pitch. And that one ripped into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Luis Severino batting with one down takes a strike. One out, base is empty. The 0-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. First time up, he grounded to third. Strike right there.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And downstairs. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
One strike.
Strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two outs. Struck him out looking. Mets leave one. Still no score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Ozzie Albies. The right-hander back to work. Not
One ball,
close
no
with
strike.
that one. And that is ball one.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing
1-1.
outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Severino kick steals. And that skips into dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and now they have a base runner at second.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Austin Riley digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner
hit hard, base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He will score and the Braves take the lead. 1-0.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now, Michael Harris. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Harris, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Now the 0-1. And delivers outside. Bounce to the right. Toss to Alonso. Play is made, 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, John Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one at 95 missed up top. And that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Orlando Arcia in the on-deck circle. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Struck out swinging his first time. To third. Baden. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, bottom of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And ball one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. This to third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one not close. 2-1. The Braves leading by a run. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Jared Kelenic. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Joey Lucchesi getting ready to go. Hauser also throwing. Right-hander kicks, deals. Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Max Fried. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bunted back towards the mound. Toss to Alonso, out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Here's Acuna now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Man at second. And another ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch.
You got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now a fly ball to right center. Bader sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Joey Lucchesi takes over on the mound.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the 0-1. Bounced out to short. Lindor whips it across, and Albies is retired. And that is that. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Citi Field. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Free back to work. And a foul ball left side. Going 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And takes low for ball 1. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Braves up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground at first. He handles it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. 0 for 1 so far.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there for strike 1. On the ground, right side. Albies fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here is Matt Olson. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Popped up. Gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael
2
Harris.
outs, base is empty. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So digging in, he gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, the left
Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. That one misses. 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adam Ottavino preparing to come on if needed. Bickford getting cranked up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And another ball.
3-0.
Max Fried next to bat for the Braves. And a pitch.
Yeah.
Murphy over at second. Arcia on at first with 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch, and that is that. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Swear to God, I'm an issue. You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers.
Bottom of the 6th now, and it'll be a pinch hitter to lead it off. Luis Angel Acuna.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
The pitch. That misses.
No, that missed. That's
Ball
a ball.
1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1-1.
The wind and the pitch. That one ripped, but foul. And a 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Down.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Starling Marte up to him. Out to short, Arcia. Gets it to first. Marte retired.
Now back, second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeff McNeil.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And a pitch. Free. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Right-handed reliever. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2 is the count.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
It seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Bickford, a 6'4" righty, 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Free leads off first with one away. This one in the air. Baden moving under this one. Calls it in for the out. And there's two down. Here's Matt Olson.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Off the plate inside. Ball one.
1-0.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now
He was
batting,
all
the
over
third
that
baseman,
one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Austin Riley now at the plate. 1 for 3. In the air, right field. Marte moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And here it comes. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First pitch misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Just missed. That one inside, and now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Tying run at the plate. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. The tying run at the plate. In there, sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it hits the base of the wall. Around third. Safe.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So up next for New York, Harrison Bader, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ronaldo Lopez on to pitch here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Here comes the runner. The throw in, the tag, and he's in there.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Bader runs. Pitch outside.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner edges away at second. Throw to third. Safe.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Two and one.
This one in the dirt. Runner stays put at third. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Righty delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty to the plate. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Beatty, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in the play. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio, and this is a big at bat in this ball game. Little chopper rolls foul. At the belt and fires. And that's in there at the knees. And the pitch. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. Here's the throw. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice curl hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
And now Starling Marte. Curveball over for a called strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there.
Okay.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. Harris swings through it for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen, Edwin Diaz. The closer of the staff is getting loose to finish this one off. Diekman getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. 1-2 to count. The other way. Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. High fly ball out to center field. Bader racing after it. Long run, tracks it down. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out front and foul to the left side. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Lifted in the air, right field. Marte going after it. Makes the catch, inning over. Here at Citi Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The left fielder,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off. Next
Ball,
offering is
back down.
downstairs. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Now 2 out.
The batter,
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch
That's
misses
it. Ball.
inside, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's even up. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, but they're up 3-2.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm less.
We go to the 9th. Now it's going to be Jared Kelman. And he deals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down. So now a pinch hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Way
1 ball, 1
outside,
strike.
and it's 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
One slider so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Braves down to their last out. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Albies in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Diaz throw to first. Acuna gets back easily.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Oh.
And now 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Look out!
That got him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that's outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Pickoff moved to second. Acuna dives back in. This could end it. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
So when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
The final right field for the Japanese ballgame. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.